9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's try once again. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Fantastic. Welcome to the first edition of the Free Dice Conference over here in Prague. We are here a group of amazing industry experts, enthusiasts from Europe, the US, and Asia, from all around the world, meeting here for these upcoming 2 days. And we have 3 goals that we want to accomplish. So first of all, to learn about the latest developments, what's going on in our field. The second thing is we want to meet as a community, because the collaboration is what really matters. And the last thing is that as a community, if we drive the collaboration, we can even push the whole industry forward. My name is Juraj and I will be your guide for the upcoming 2 days. And at this point, I would like to bring on stage people who brought us all together over here just to learn more about the idea behind the Free Dice Conference. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome on stage the founders of the Free Dice Conference, Michal, Gula, and Tomas Barnas. Please join me over here. And also the founder of the Reality Capture Network, Byrd. Guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's kick things off. This is the first edition, Tomas. Why did you decide to organize this conference?
Yeah, hello everybody. The reason why we thought about it, because it was not just my idea, but what brought me to that is that I'm in the industry over 10 years. And when we were starting in this, especially me, because I'm artist and I'm focused on culture and heritage, and whenever we started to communicate with clients or with institutions, whether they need or whether they want, or that explain them that it's beneficial for them to have digital twins or digital copies of their venues or artifacts, they were always refusing. And that brought me to a moment that, okay, like pushing industry, I'm not saying alone, but with not enough people, it's very hard. So therefore I start to build my company as a knowledge sharing company, and not only about making a service, but educating other companies and bringing them in the industry to help them to achieve great quality results, because great quality results are that what is convincing clients to choose and to go into that industry. So knowledge sharing and then teaching and building community, that was my thought.
Some really powerful themes that we will be coming back to throughout the upcoming 2 days. Michael, 2D is against my religion. You have it on your chest. I love that. Tell us more about your philosophy.
Thank you. First of all, Shit, this is really happening. I can't believe how many people came. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A lot of you know me from LinkedIn. A lot of you know that I have this claim, 2D is against my religion. So I get this question quite often, like, what does it actually mean? It's quite easy. You can always hear this, like, I don't know, like, I don't drink because it's against my religion, or I don't eat pork because it's against my religion. Some people don't have sex before marriage because it's against their religion. So I just found out that it's like this ultimate argument where all the discussion ends. So I just thought to myself, like, I don't want to have a discussion whether 2D or 3D is better, because 3D is always better. Why? Because 2D is against my religion.
Let's give it up for Michael, ladies and gentlemen. And love that. Matthew, let's ask you a question. So networking and collaboration are key. Mentioned already a few times. What makes this incredibly diverse community so special?
Oh, well, first of all, again, I appreciate you guys welcoming us as well. First time our team coming out and being in Europe. And to me, that's also exciting. And that's one of my answers to that, right, is we have a global community here. And the industries that are impacted by the professionals that are in this room, right, from industrial to transformation within facilities to buildings to entertainment, the knowledge that's shared and the technical expertise that's shared across industries is really what can, I think, transform the future and where we can take things. And I think it's what's special about this event is it's breaking down those silos of individual communities within industry, and it's really crossing that over globally. And it's exciting to see the impact that's coming from the growth of that community.
Cool stuff. And as a community, we can definitely drive change and push the industry forward. And a cheeky question for you, actually, Michael. So if this conference could spark just one change in our industry, what would you like that to be?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
I want people to leave this conference feeling inspired. Like, if at least one thing that you will see either in exhibiting booths or you will hear from speakers, if there is only one thing you will take from this conference and change something in what you do in day-to-day business, I think our job is done here.
Perfect. And gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, we are here also thanks to another group of people without whom this conference, this meeting wouldn't really be possible. Tomas, over to you.
Yes, exactly. So we would like to really thanks to our partners and exhibitors. So as you probably noticed, we have three main partners, Leica, Geospatial, Reality Capture, and Intergeo. We are extremely happy that they supported us with our mission. Of course, the entire event is also created with Matthew and with RCN team, but we don't call them as a partner because we are here together. But there are plenty other partners and exhibitors which join us and supported us. So thank you all and enjoy the event.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the partners and also Michael, Tomas, and Matthew. Woo! Thanks, guys. Thanks. Community, community, community. And we want to also learn a little about you. We learned about the founders, we learned about the partners, and we want to learn about you. Who sits here today? And for that, we're going to use actually Slido. We're going to paint that kind of a word cloud picture to learn about your positions, your experience within this industry. So what I want you to do right now is scan the QR code behind me. I'll just move aside. Scan the QR code. And in a few seconds, I'm going to fire up the first poll question to learn a little bit more about you. Okay, so I'll fire up the first question. And that's quite simple, but yet very important. So what is your job role? What do you do? What kind of people do we have here in the room? It's really diverse, not only from the geographical perspective, but also diverse in a sense of the fields that we come from. Okay, let's take a look. We've got a CEO, developer, business development, surveyor, marketing, students. Perfect. We've got a CTO, geospatial marketeer, AI engineer, director. Beautiful. This is really fantastic. We've got up to 300, over 300 people actually sitting over here in this room, which is awesome. In the top right corner, you can see already 100 people participated in, and another 30 plus, 20 plus are still typing it. So let's just bring in and create this beautiful word cloud that demonstrates how diverse this community is. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Let's wait for a few more moments. The bigger the word is on the screen, the more people submitted that particular word. So we've got a lot of CEOs, surveyors, students, but also people from business development, space physics even some, researchers, marketing. Absolutely fantastic. This is phenomenal. So following up on that, I have a simple question, yet really important. So which areas do you have experience in? So we now know what kind of role you hold. Let's take a look what kind of experience you have in. You either work in it or you work with the technology. Photogrammetry, laser scanning, surveying, Gaussian splitting, immersive technologies, AR, VR, 3D printing. Awesome. Good stuff. You can pick up to 3 actually. So if you've got experience with more than that, that's awesome. 150 people already voted. Okay, so photogrammetry is in the lead, followed by laser scanning. Really cool. Surveying. Cool stuff. Great. Awesome. I'll just leave this on the screen. And, you know, this is the interaction just between me and you. But there is just so much potential sitting over here in this room. And such a great opportunity to meet the others. So what I'm going to ask you in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to stand up, to look around, and greet somebody that you don't know yet. Introduce yourself and discuss what you are hoping to get out of this conference today, okay? The reason is that we want to enforce these connections, encourage these connections, and really help to create an amazing community. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, please stand up. Please stand up now. Find the person you don't know yet and introduce yourself. Perfect, love that. Okay. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for playing along and meeting new people and building new connections. Fantastic. Please, let's wrap up these short conversations. We're going to continue. This is brilliant. We love seeing this. This is why we are actually here, to enable these kind of conversations. Absolutely fantastic. There will be plenty more opportunities for you to talk and meet other people and really spark new collaborations and ideally push the whole industry forward. Please take a seat. We're going to continue. Please take a seat. This side of the room is really into it. A really good job, but we have to continue with the program. So I'm going to ask you, please, take a seat. There will be plenty of breaks. where you can continue with these conversations. I love that. Fantastic. So, while you are getting a seat, is there anybody who would like to share what he or she wants to get out of this conference? I'm not going to push you and enforce you, but if there's somebody who wants to share, I've got a mic over here. Anyone? All right. No worries. I'll ask you one question just to wrap it up. Please raise your hand if you have met somebody new. Have you met somebody new? Love that. Perfect. So please keep on meeting other people. Keep on having these kind of conversations. Last thing before we kick things off, we want to gamify the conversations and the interactions. So what we decided to do with the organizers, and I think this is really cool, you can win a camera Insta360 worth $500 at the end of this conference. And the condition to join the raffle, to join the competition, is to submit a question for our speakers, for any speaker that will be speaking on this stage in the upcoming 2 days. One thing, don't forget to put your name to the question for a simple reason, so we can actually get you into the raffle, and hopefully you're gonna get the chance to win the camera. All right, so you're in the Slido app, so keep on posting those questions. And having said that,